Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time once again for some more Othercide. The surgeon awaits. And let me just say, before we go tackle him, let's go clear up the graveyard a bit. Because there are a lot of dead daughters in there. And some of them are quite forgettable. They never really got to achieve anything too special. For now, let's just go for getting level 1 daughters. Then, let's go face the surgeon.
Watch for the doctor's scalpel. Time slips by.
Now, we've fannied around long enough, we get to go...
We must break the tie that binds the child to suffering.
We get to go face the surgeon. So we're wanting Bella, Felicity, and Innocente, who really should have a little accent over that last C, but, you know, UK keyboards don't have keys to put accents over letters, so you need to go into like weird press these 3 or 4 keys on the keyboard, or like 5 keys to get the right accent over a certain letter sometimes, and it's really super secret stuff that not a lot of people know, and I haven't got a clue. So, let's talk a little bit about the surgeon before we go in and fight him and possibly lose a second time, and if we do, I won't be too disappointed. So first off, the surgeon, yeah, he's got his first phase, and if we kill all his caretakers, he's got his second phase. And there's a little bit of a pattern to the surgeon, right? And it goes something like this. The first time you face the surgeon, you're like, well, hey, this is a boss. I don't know what I'm going up against. You know, unless you've done a lot of research. So, I haven't got a clue. Let's see what he's like. Maybe I can defeat him. You go in there, you fight him, you're like, okay, hey, he's big, he's dangerous, he looks like he hits really hard. Let's go tank him, and maybe you get to take out all the caretakers and find out what his second version is like. His second stage or second form, whatever you want to call it. And maybe, you know, if you're really lucky, you take him out, right? But in all probability, the first time you go against the surgeon, he will kick your ass into oblivion, and you'll start a new recollection. So you'll be sitting there going, either, hey, I got him down to his second form, and that was amazing for like a few minutes just before the fight ended, right? Or you'll be sitting there going, wow, I never even got him down to his second form. You get your second recollection, which will be this one here, and by the time you get to the surgeon, you've got a bit of an idea what to expect. And you're either thinking, well, hey, all those caretakers boosted up his armor so I couldn't hurt him, so I should kill all of those and just get to his second form where he might be more vulnerable. And you go into the boss fight, you kill off all 4 caretakers, and the surgeon transforms and absolutely murders you in a much more lethal way than you'd expected the first time. And you're like, oh hey, well, I'll have to try something new on the third attempt then, right? Or you go into a fight thinking, those caretakers made him invulnerable. If I can keep the amount of caretakers low, just say keep it down to 1 or 2 caretakers, then I can have like a shield bearer tanking the boss, while the soul slinger and blade master tackle the caretakers. However, the shield bearer isn't going to be capable of tanking forever, and she's not going to hit hard enough to hurt the boss. So you need your sword bearer to come in and occasionally attack him when his armor's really low, and that's where the sense of rhythm in the fight comes. You not only need to get him down to 1 and only 1 caretaker, but you also need to get him down to a point in the timeline where he is vulnerable and he's not going to act and summon a second caretaker, which will then boost his armor up again. So it's about the duration of the armor buffs. You want to get him ideally down below 1,000 down to the 500 armor rating. However, if you can only get him down to the 1,000 armor rating, then you want your sword bearer to be capable of hitting for over 1,000. Like, you want it to be hitting for 1,200, 1,300 on the surgeon at a point in the timeline when he's the most vulnerable. And maybe that works, right? However, there's also an alternative approach, which if that fails and your shield bearer gets absolutely mullered, your next thinking is, well, maybe there's a trick where, like, I take in the shield bearer and the soul slinger to tackle the caretakers, while the sword bearer hits the surgeon really hard. But you also need to be able to pull her back to safety so he doesn't absolutely kill her, because he can wreck her in 2 or 3 hits. And I can't remember if it's the shield bearer or the blade mistress tanking the boss that works eventually. They might both work, right? So with the shield bearer, you are tanking really hard with Blacksmith's Grace. You're using your soul slinger and blade mistress to tackle the caretakers, and then the blade mistress will need to occasionally come in and hit really hard to speed up the fight. If you're doing it with the blade mistress attacking, she needs to, like, swoosh in, hit really hard, run away again, while the shield bearer and the soul slinger are taking care of the caretakers, and you need to make sure that the blade mistress doesn't get killed by the surgeon. Either could be a more effective strategy, and I suppose I'm going to find out. But hey, let's go see. Now, in the comments section...
Farewell, daughters.
In the comments section, someone has expressed interest as to what his second phase might be, and maybe we'll get to find out.
Yet again, you interrupt crucial work.
I shouldn't talk about his second phase too much, because...
A monument to science, to saving lives. Any cause.
Because I got to experience him in the playtest last year. I'm not going to talk about that because he was different in the playtest, right? He was a bit different, and I'm already noticing some differences in the first version of him. So I'm not allowed to talk about anything from the playtest, so all I'm going to say is, let's find out together. Now, as long as he has 4 caretakers, he won't summon any more. So I should be in no rush to kill my first caretaker. And if we can get him moving up the map towards us... I should absolutely check I'm recording, yes, good. So yeah, essentially, if I can get him to, like, here in the middle before I start killing my first caretaker, maybe that's better than going all out right now. So Felicity, get up there. Innocente, you got a gun. Could you, like, go to... That's perfect. And yet somehow no line of sight. You've got a sword, it's not a gun. Well, that changes things a lot. Okay, Bella, let's do this. You can't shoot him from there, or here, or here. You have to go that far? I don't think bursting is ideal. But if I go to here and go intercepting round, that should be good. Because if he wants to come and attack one of us and get shot, that's fine by me. Alright, caretakers, let's see what you've got. So yes, they will move towards him, but he will also move towards us. So grouping them all together will mean they're going to start attacking us. But it will also mean that we can tackle them easier because they won't be as spread out. And wow, you had no one in range? Seriously? So next thing I'm thinking is, if I go start stunning these, and if I'm going to be bursting if I go there anyway. And the burst isn't necessarily good. What is this? This is the intercepting round. Okay. They will speed him up to 65 again after we've had it. So yeah, they're going to be speeding him up, which is the thing we want to think about, right? So we want to think very carefully about the timeline. If I go here on Blacksmith's Grace and have... Oh! I'm kind of liking this idea now. The question is, do I want to burst? And I think the answer is no. So, I'm thinking, right, Caretaker, we get you shot at by Bella as a reaction on your turn. Which one's going first? He is. Who's going second? He is. Who's going third? Third. Okay, so maybe one of these. Sorry, annoying pop-up in the corner there. I just have to go deal with it. Hope it didn't come up on the recording. Anyway. We'll have Innocente next. And you are an issue, though. So, if we burst, that's putting us way after him. And the armour from Blacksmith's Grace will only last for 40 time units. So it should... Yeah, but they'll give him plus 60 initiative. So then he'll be going way quicker. Except for that 60, he'd have to be 50, so that's 45, so he'd go 3 after him, but then he'd... So he might end up before that 4th one. Okay. Is a stun worth it? Oh. Maybe. Let's find out. I can move to here, which is interesting. And it puts me in a better position. Oh, but we're talking bursting with Bella. Bella can only go to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we actually don't want to. We want to stay relative... Oh, but he'll knock back anyway, yeah. So let's go to here. And Blacksmith's Grace, and end our turn. Alright. Let's go to here. Wait. So here. And set up to start killing some caretakers next turn. Now, we're talking you. We can probably kill you. But if we do want to kill, we're going to have to go up to here and we'll have no shots. So, we're bursting We're bursting Bella, aren't we? Wow, Bella, can you, like, shoot anyone at all? My god, girl. Alright.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Then... let's actually go up to here. My god, she's going to really suffer. And intercepting round. Hopefully on one of these. Because I think two of them are going to go for our shield bearer and hopefully speed her up so she won't be so far down the timeline. Go on, give her an initiative boost. Bang! Nice. I mean, we didn't get to cancel the attack that really matters. And there it is. She goes and grits her teeth. And clenches her thighs and buttocks and everything. Right. And dodges! Perfect! Now the bad thing about this is that where she is now positioned, Innocente can't go and kill both of those with one attack. Right. So let's look at the initiative ladder. Or the initiative rep. Right. Bella is going way back down here. But before the boss, these are going to speed the boss up a bit. Felicity can kill that one. So let's dash in here. Hit this one.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
Then we don't... what's his armor currently? His armor is currently 1500. That is too high for us. That is far too high. We don't want to knock back into Innocente from the boss when he gets attacked. So Felicity's going to need to be around here somewhere. And where is that? There is that last caretaker. Okay, good to know. So she's going to kill him and move round here somewhere. I like it. So let's back up to here. That is an issue, that caretaker. Alright, Felicity. You are an absolute champion. You can take about 6 more of these big boss hits, and his armor is still 1500. My god, how long does it last? I don't want to kill him, and I want to Blacksmith's Grace up. Do I want to stun him? He's down to 75 on what looks like the stun resistance here, the surgeon is. But if I stun this caretaker and leave him alive, that might mess up the buffs that he'll be applying to the surgeon. So, let's Blacksmith's Grace and wait. And I should absolutely not have Bella line up an intercepting shot. Okay, the attack we can take. That speeds her up. The armor boost on him is really horrible. But now hopefully a lot of those armor... Why did our armor bonus go away? That doesn't make sense. Huh. Was it really over that quickly?
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Alright, so Innocente should be coming in and thwacking him really hard. But we need this one dead. Who can you shoot? The wrong one. Alright. Oh, that's annoying. But okay. I mean, it wouldn't even be a kill. But is there a way? Right. If I go up here, I still can't... I can shoot him from there. Okay. Because I'm looking at, obviously, not wanting to burst. Wait. Felicity could go stun him. Alright. We can still do this. Okay. So I'm going to shoot you. Absolutely shoot you. Caretaker.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Now this is going to get a little tricky. I suspect Felicity's going to have to burst here. He's 92 down the timeline though. So he will be sped up 15. So he's 77 down the timeline. Which means Innocente can go in and yes. 77 isn't 100 though. So I'm looking at... No. Ah, ha. I'm very happy now, in case you couldn't tell. Right, so yeah, we totally need Bella to sit tight and hold. Maybe even an intercepting round. Right, Felicity, run over here and stun him. Like the total slammer that you are. It matters. No! Okay, can you slam him again? Yes, you can. That matters a lot. And we are going to be taking really big damage soon. Innocente! Hey, look at this. So if you could just go to here. That's perfect. Imbued blade. Down this way. 1042. I mean, look at him. His armor is only 500. And I'll be able to get her to run away before the cultist boosts up the surgeon. Alright, Bella. About this whole running away thing, it's a really great idea. Actually, you know what? Get her here. And intercepting round to stop the surgeon from hitting Bella. Actually, this could work, right? This could work really well. It shouldn't, but it might. Beautiful! Hey! Guess what? He's got really low armor, but he's going in 18 initiative units. Well, he's going right after him. So, you actually do need to tank this one. It might be worth just going in hard. Is it worth bursting? Or do we just go imbued blade again? So, I can go in for 11 and then take 1141, 60, 1141, 70. So I could go in 2 slashes and then 1 imbued blade. I couldn't guarantee he'd be there on the imbued blade. No. Okay. So, go in. Big slash, please. And then another big slash. Or move away. I don't want to be... I don't want him to... Right, so the surgeon's going to hit. Bella's going to take the intercepting shot, which will cancel the attack and hit him hard. Except he'll have 500 armor from the caretaker, so he won't take any damage, but it will cancel the attack. And then he'll be going whoosh down the timeline. So the question is, am I bursting here? If I burst, I'm leaving myself in a bad situation. He's in a really good opportunity for me to do a lot of damage I could slash Ven Imbued Blade, but he'll knock me back. Oh no, cancelling! Yeah! Okay. This is greed and stupidity. But I think I'm finding out the whole sword bearer tanking strategy once again. Alright, this is so dumb. And an attack? Not an attack. Okay, awesome. BANG! I mean, no armor, but hey.
Bleed them dry.
And then Felicity can totally kill this gunslinger, this caretaker. That one's all the way back there, so there's not a lot we can do about that. So Bella, we just want you in a better position for when this one comes into play. Let's say like here-ish, or maybe over here. Then Innocente can lay into him again for some heavy damage in the not too distant future. That one's going over there, so there's not a lot we can do to stop him. Okay, no, we can do this. Right. Go to here. The pillar is infuriating, I know, but there's not a lot we can do about it. And set up another intercepting round. She'll be so dead next day. Right, and then end turn. And now... Good. We have injured the boss. You're going to come up and support him. And then Felicity's going to say, hey, this slam costs less than the lunge and it'll get the job done. Right?
No mercy.
And if we go up here, we're not going to get to slam him as well. But we can go to here and end turn. Is this wise? Yeah, then Bella's gonna... Oh god. Right, yeah, so just tricky. Okay. I can run up next to him and Blacksmith's Grace. I'm not sure that's ideal. His movement is enough to come over and attack, so I should probably Blacksmith's Grace anyway. What's his base damage? His base attack is 380. Yeah, that'll hurt. So, let's get his attention and armor up. And damn it, Bella's going to have to set up another intercepting round, isn't she? Okay, his armor is only 500. Can you do over 500? I doubt it. But what you can do is reposition for wherever the next caretaker is likely to be. You could even shoot that one to soften him up. And that's probably a good idea, actually, because then your intercepting round will last longer. Except it won't last longer, because the surgeon will get a turn right after you anyway. In which case, let's not burst. And we've got to watch her health. Yeah, he's got loads of armor, but we cancelled the hits.
What new horrors must we face?
Right, Innocente. He has 500 armor. Murder him a lot. Imbued Blade is lovely. He's going right after you. We want to do something about that. Hey, lightning strike is great. But it doesn't hit hard enough. That's really annoying. Okay. 40. So, hang on. That'll take us down to 40. We can only go 10. If we go to there, that's 11. That is one too many for the imbued blade. Right. So in that case, if we go to here, that'll give us 54. Damn it! We're not getting the hits in. Okay. Right. Oh, damn it. Ah! We need this kill. Because otherwise they'll pump his armor too high.
Impressive.
Now, 25 means we can go 15. Wait, does it? Yes, 15. So, 16, it's too much. There we go. That works, right? Especially if we can find a way to keep him there. Bella, it's all on you. Or is it? Okay. Where are the caretakers? There's one here. Oh, I think that's the... Wait. Where is the second caretaker? Have we somehow not triggered palliative care yet? Oh, because he hasn't had a turn yet. Right. In that case, he's got 500 armor, so you're not going to hurt him. You can shoot him to soften him up. Then please fail to kill him, because that would be really lovely. We got the surgeon nice and low. So let's take a while to look at... This is... Felicity's next. He's on 45 stun resistance. She might be able to stun him. A bit. So this is about... The problem is... Right, hang on. Innocente, you are after the surgeon. Because we want to know where the next... one of these is going to be. Right, so... Go to here. Set up another intercepting round, because the surgeon hits really hard. And end your turn. So I'm getting into a nice rhythm here, right? The problem is, I need to put Felicity wherever the next caretaker is going to be. I don't know where the next caretaker is going to be, but I do know where this one will be. So let's run down here and armor up. And I can then finish him off on her next turn. But she did have to burst to get here, which means Bella might have to go for the kill. Okay, so he can attack. Oh! Bollocks!
Progress has its setbacks.
Oh no! We're dead. We are so dead. He just woke up. He woke up hard. Yeah, say our time. Say our time a lot. Okay, well he's got no armor now. And he's going to kill us. Can I burst him down in one round before he gets a turn? Well, Felicity isn't even going to get a chance, so it'll all be on Innocente, who will deal approximately 2100. I think I can. Let's look and see what this big special lethal attack of his is. So, Relentless Therapy deals up to 180 damage 3 times to a daughter in melee range. Yep, we saw that. He did about 112 each time to her. Self-medication increases resistances to delays by 30 for 150 and deals up to 300 damage to any daughter that attacks him with a melee attack. That's a reaction that's always on. And Group Therapy Group Therapy deals up to 1260 damage 3 times to all daughters within a radius of 2 squares through after 45 initiative units. So, that's a kill on her, right? Hitting him with a close combat weapon is going to really mess us up. A 150, 300 to any daughter that attacks him with a melee weapon. Go away, right? And she can take that once, right? With our 25 remaining, we burst anyway. We want to get further away from him, and we don't want to be a target, and we want an intercepting round and pray. Alright. Innocente, you get one big hit, and then you need to get out of this area. Oh, the pain. Bang! Oh! I think he's done for. I believe this is the call. And if it's not, she's dead and Felicity might just finish him. I love the way the music's picking up here. It's really dramatic, and he spasms under my mouse. Surgeon, your time has come! Yes!
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
And they are now so badly damaged they'll get cacked on in the next few days, and the other daughters won't be able to be used to heal them. And we're going to have an interesting time with some second era stuff, but hey, the boss is down. You got to see a slight taste of his second stage there. Oh wow! Well, we got lots of levels. I don't think we got any new traits.
Who are you to question? The plague will kill us all. Each cut brings us closer to the cure.
They spoke lies, little one.
Too little to fight. They cut me because I could not die.
We will fight for you. Release this memory to me.
We shall find a cure for this plague, whatever the cost may be. Child or no, it remains an experiment. The Surgeon to the Deacon, 1890. The Surgeon has been vanquished! The cellar prison. Send me more lovelies to punish. I will absolve them of their sins.
We must venture into darkness to shed light on an innocent soul.
So this is very interesting. What I'm taking from this is that the bosses are manifestations of painful memories the child has suffered, and the mother is forgiving them for being so hurtful and painful, and sort of absolving them of sin and absorbing the painful memories so the child doesn't have to suffer from them anymore. And that's really interesting, right? Now, let's go to the inner void and enjoy our rewards. So, Bella has hit level 4. She got a new trait, Arrogant. Of course she is, with all those intercepting rounds. Felicity is Aware, so she's resistant to... so her turns come a little bit quicker. And Innocente has hit level 5, so she's got Plague Seeker, extra damage against cultist creatures. And she'll get a new skill, so let's enjoy that new skill, shall we? We have Sidestep. Instant action, jump to an empty tile in range. So it's like an acrobatic leap. And that looks like it's cheaper than walking. It's also good for jumping over obstacles, getting out of trouble. It could be very interesting. And then we have Accepting Stance. React to a boost by dealing up to 662 damage to a target in front of her. I don't know if it's for one square directly in front of her or like the 3 squares in front. So like front and the 2 sides. And if she's facing a cardinal direction, then the front 3 squares in front of her. Accepting Stance would be nice, but I don't know how many boosting skills we currently have. Currently, none of the other daughters have boosting skills. So I will risk taking Sidestep. Now, we have a lot of Vitae, so we should create some more daughters. We also have unlocked new remembrances now.
Remember.
So let's go look at them. What have we got? We should have one for defeating the surgeon, right? Beaked Mask. Newborn daughters start at Mastery level 4. Literally kill the surgeon to unlock. Any new daughters we get start at level 4. Unfortunately, we don't currently have enough shards to activate that, but we'll have like 250 when we start the next remembrance. That is a really nice cover-up, replacement mechanic to, you know, catch back up. So if you defeated the surgeon once, if you don't fancy doing the first era again, you can go, hey look, we all start at level 4. Actually, Buried Gear, skip an era. Kill the surgeon to unlock. An old unbroken gear rusted away and covered in dust. It may have been used in a clock or a watch. It seems to have been left behind on purpose. So then this might be for killing the second boss, and yeah, so I don't want to show off the names of all the bosses. I probably shouldn't have done that already. We already know about the corrupted daughters now as well. Oh well. So let's. I wish I could just drag this up and down with the mouse, like click on it and drag up and down, because instead I have to use the mouse wheel. Oh no! Hey, did they patch that in? Because that wasn't possible before. 25 memories, 5,000 Vitae. How are we doing for memories, by the way? I bet we've got like no memories at all, you know. Oh no. Impasse, critical chance. Grants a unit 400 armor that lasts 30 initiative units. Hey, guess what? We've got like Blacksmith's Grace here. Yes, bigger Blacksmith's Grace. If we'd had that before we went into the surgeon, maybe she could have totally tanked him with her shield, while the others ran around, you know, killing off the support characters. And it will certainly make the health sacrifice feel much more worthwhile. but lasts for 30 as opposed to lasting for 40. So for the last 10 of it, she'll be vulnerable. But hey, yeah, let's do that. Nice. I like that a lot. You've got 2 memories slotted. You probably deserve... Oh, you got 1 already. Right, so we're looking at Charity, Letitia, and, like, Temperance for next mission, then. But hey, I'm thinking this is a reasonably good time to end the episode. With the boss defeated, a new boss we're waiting to uncover, 2 synapses today, which are challenging and impossible. We'd probably just do the challenging one and leave it at that and be like, hey, we got plenty of vitae, we don't need to do the impossible one too urgently. Alright, wow, a surgeon down. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do definitely look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and cheerio, everyone!